Hey, it's Lene Javette, CEO and founder of Sire. Tonight we're going to be talking about the Black Business Holiday Catalog. I have my co-host with me this evening, Miss Jamie Robinson, who is also my Chief Marketing Officer. What did you, Jamie?
How you doing?
Not feeling so well, but I'm gonna thug through it. I'm gonna mogul through it so that we can make sure that Black businesses get their fair share of revenue and income this holiday season. Let me turn my phone off. So the beautiful thing of Blab is everything is live. So there's no edits, no cuts. If my phone rings, it's gonna ring. Everybody's gonna see it. Everybody's gonna know. Can't take it back, right? So it's done. So what we're here to talk about tonight is the Sire Black Business Holiday Catalog. What is it? How does it work? Why are we doing it? What is it for? That's what we're going to be talking about this evening. So for all of you that are here, how many of you have heard of Sire before? Or rather, how many of you have heard of Sire? I know you've heard of How many of you heard of Sire? I'm a subscriber, yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, so at least I get to tell you about what Sire is, what we do, and how it works. So Sire is my my brainchild. It's my love. It's what I do to give back to the Black community. It's a website that caters to people of melanin. I want to quote what Jamie wrote for us, but I can't off the top of my head. But it tells our story. And we tell Black life stories at Sire. We deliver media. We have an entertainment page. We have a business page. We talk about technology, employment. We talk about the good side of our community. We talk about the bad side. We give solutions. We are the alternative to mainstream. And so that's what we do at Sire. And so we're always consistently thinking of ways to engage the Black community, to create economic empowerment, to talk about Black family and education. So my personal 3 pillars are Black education, the Black family, and economic empowerment. Those are the things that I love and strive for and put my energy and efforts into. So last year, when we're coming around to the Black Friday season, do you see that, Jamie? Can you do that for me?
Yes.
Can you post a link? It's in here, but it's up high. Let me see. I can do it.
Go back to talking.
Okay.
I got it.
Got it. Okay. So last year we did the Black Friday shopping. No, we did the Shop Black Friday page last year. And so last year we got 50 businesses to put their business on our page, on a page. But each business had its own page. So it made it a little bit difficult to go and promote 50 separate businesses. And so as we were starting to come around to the holiday season this year, we decided, let's be a little bit more innovative. Let's try something different. Earlier this year, we had our 1-year anniversary. And we did the program, and we put our program online. We did an actual digital copy of the program so that all the people across the country that partnered with us were able to see their work. And people loved it. No one had ever done it. No one had ever seen it, where you can actually, so think like, online magazine, an actual page, that brochure where the page is actually flipped. So we decided for the Black Friday season this year to do a catalog. I remember growing up, I remember the Sears catalog. I don't know if you guys had this experience where your mom had you the catalog and you sit and you look at the catalog and you put back the pages that you like and you give it to her and you sit and wait for Santa to bring you the gifts or whatever. So we're like, let's do that. Let's catalog all the Black businesses, products, goods, services. There's so many different things out there that we're doing in our community, and let's present that to the community. A lot of people right now are saying boycott Black Friday, but also support Black businesses. So if we're boycotting Black Friday, we need to support Black businesses, then we need to know where and how we can support these businesses. And so that's how we came up with the catalog. Thank you so much for that love. Give me 1 second. I hate to do this to you. One of the group leaders that has been very instrumental in helping me to get this organized, he cannot get in, so I'm just trying to help him get in. Jamie, did you post the link? No, I'm looking for the link for this actual Blab. Oh, you know what? Hold on 1 second. It's on my page. Okay, so sorry about that. Trying to help people still get into the room. Okay, so that is how we came up with the actual catalog. That's how we actually came to the place of doing the catalog. So what is the catalog? The catalog is basically, like I said, if you think there's catalog, it's going to be filled with Black products, goods, and services. Right now we have about 15 categories, and because it's ours, of course, I'm able to add to it as we go. But we have art, accessories, beauty, cosmetics. We have a place for cigars, a place for winery. We have a miscellaneous place, a place for her stuff, his stuff, books, toys. It's everything you would think that you want to receive as a gift for the holiday season. We started promoting it at the 1st of October. We have about 75 businesses signed up right now. My goal is 250. I'm still pushing really hard because I really want to make sure that we can recycle money in our community. I don't think the holiday season is just about boycotting, but it's about creating wealth in our community. If we're going to take money away from someone else, that means we're holding on to it, but we should be giving it to others in our community that can benefit from it. And so that's how I see the catalog working. I'm going to slow down in case there are questions that need to be answered. Okay, perfect. Okay. What happened? Oh, I lost Jamie. Jamie is gone.
I was just a black screen all of a sudden.
I know. Oh, there you're back. Okay. So give me 1 second. Mr. Dixon, can you, where is that? Let me see. I have someone that says that they cannot get in, and I apologize because this is such a new platform. I don't want to leave anyone out or lost. Let me
get in.
Copy.
Wait, the link's not working for them?
I just think that they don't know what they're, I'm going to send them the link right now. There we go. Okay. Now I have the actual link live. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled show. Okay. Yes, it is still a work in progress. I heard that they had a super huge Blab earlier today, and that slowed everything down and people were getting kicked off. I don't know who had it earlier, but I heard there was a really big, enormous Blab going on earlier. Actually, I was on it, but I was on earlier, but I couldn't find it. So
now I can't message.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me give you rights. No, you're on there. You're on there as a host. I still have you as a host. You can't put a message.
No, maybe.
Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna take you off and I'm gonna add you back. See if that works. Okay, so the catalog. Okay, so let's talk about what do you get with the catalog? What do you get if you decide to go partner with us to do the catalog? So the catalog pages, the catalog advertisements, we're starting them out at $25 for a sponsored post. So if you have a type of business that you want to write something, more of an article, not quite a graphic or an ad, then that starts at $25. The actual graphic type ads, shall we say, start at $69, and that's for a 1/8 or business card size ad. And then they go up to a full-on 2-page spread. So we have a quarter page, a half page horizontal and vertical, a full page, and a 2-page spread. We are allowing businesses to do 2 different ads depending on what you have. So some people are like, I want to do a particular ad just for Black Friday. That's fine. You can do an upgrade where you buy your holiday ad, but do a flip out for the Black Friday. I understand that. And then there's some people that say, I don't really want to do 2 ads. I just want to do 1 ad, but I want people to know I'm having a Black Friday special. Not a problem. We do have an upgrade where you can do a Black Friday special tag. So instead of having to switch your ad out, you can just do 1 ad, but have the tag there so that people know you're having a Black Friday special. What else?
Some of the other features, it will allow for video. We are allowing for video, aren't we, Lene? Upgrade, isn't it an upgrade?
An upgrade to video in the actual catalog?
Yes.
The catalog does not have a video upgrade at this time, unless Jamie says it does, because she was the last person to look at the catalog to see.
I was. Well, and that's the other thing. I wanted people to, you know, and I was looking for our book. I couldn't find the link to our book just to get.
I'll get that. Yeah, I want people to know what it looks like. Let me get you.
But I wanted people to, of course, appreciate the way that it's laid out and appreciate the technology of the fact that we can go from what we remember the Sears catalogs being to, you know, what our kids will remember these days. But the extras, like the videos, and we can also lay it out in a traditional catalog format. So it kind of has the throwback feel, but with today's technology. What we're finding is, in a Black business world, we didn't know, you know, people used to say all the time, Black businesses, we don't know where they are, we don't know who they are. So of course you saw this plethora of Black business directories. Now there are a ton of those, and Colsire has one itself, a very good one. But as a marketer, I'm always looking at, okay, we have these directories, but Black businesses are still complaining that nobody's buying. So when Lene came up with this idea of a catalog, my head just was like, oh my God, yes. What we can do is show everybody instantly how beautiful this necklace is, instead of just saying, you know, ABC jewelry store, phone number, website. No, look at how gorgeous this necklace is, you know, with a little description on it, and then an immediate link that can take you to that page on that website, and you can buy it. You can include the price in the catalog if you like, depending on who, you know, how you want to do it. It's your space. You say you want to put the price, or you want the people to wait until they come to your site to see the price. Either way, it's your thing. But it takes out the extra work that our consumers have to do, because we got to dig and dig and dig to find us. So this is just trying to help the consumers find us, make it easy for them to buy, and, you know, still throw in a little nostalgia while we're at it.
Yeah, because what you find is the Black business, let me rephrase this. What I find is the Black business directories are great. What ends up happening is you have really good city directories and really good state directories, but never a very good national directory. If I go into a particular city or state, I can actually, that works. But if I don't live in that city, state, or town, how do I know how to find that business? Or if I'm sitting at my desk or my seat and I'm ready to shop for Black Friday, and I do want to support a Black business, I'm not going to go and try to figure out and find a Black business directory to do that. But I will go and look through a catalog. The other beautiful thing about the catalog is it's one thing. So it has the potential to go viral. It can literally be shared millions of times because of, you know, depending upon the quality, which is why that's important to us, which is why we are looking at the different types of products that come through. I am looking at the ads that come through. I am pushing things back and making suggestions like, maybe, have you thought about this? Because that's important. I represent you, and I'm not going to look bad, which means I'm not going to let you look bad. For anybody who knows me or has seen what we've been doing to push this catalog, you see how aggressive I am. I'm not in your face, but you will see me. You will pay attention to me. You will notice what we are doing. You will remember Colsire. You will support this Black Holiday catalog. So I take my business very seriously, which means I'm going to take your business very seriously, which means everybody gets to make money this holiday season. Let's see, what else is great about the catalog? Oh, so somebody said, where is it published? It's actually published online. So it's a catalog that's published online. It's a catalog that's published online. I'm sorry, I'm looking at some people that are either they're talking to me or they are trying to get in. Okay. So the catalog is published online, which means it has, and it's an actual link. So it's a link to a post to a page that can be shared across all of our platforms. So it can be shared on LinkedIn, it can be shared on Twitter, it can be shared on Facebook. We'll be posting different pieces of the catalog on Instagram. So its reach can be far and wide, and its opportunity is huge. So I know some of the questions have been, do you have a business? Does it have to be a product? It doesn't have to be a product. It could be a service. We also have a business service section. We have website and graphic design section, because some people need that for the holidays. And those businesses are offering a Black Friday promotions and specials. So I may be a person who's really interested in starting a business this holiday season. I've been preparing to do a website, and I find a graphic designer or web developer who's having a promotional for, 5 pages for $4.99. Boom. So it doesn't just have to be a product. It can be a good or a service if it is owned and operated by a Black business owner. Thank you. Awesome again. Oh, my Connect is here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let my Connect in real quick. He is, hopefully he's, there he goes, okay. Hey Nate, how are you?
Doing?
I'm doing great. So let me see what else about the catalog. I made myself some notes. Oh, so let me explain the reason why this catalog is so huge. I don't know if you guys know the numbers around Black Friday. So in 2013, $57 billion was spent on Black Friday.
Wow.
57 billion. I wish I could tell you how much of that went. 57 billion. I can't tell you how much of that went into the Black community or into Black businesses, but I can guarantee you it was not enough.
Well, no, not enough. You're right.
Definitely not enough. We don't have the stats for 2014 in front of me, but that's a lot of money. And in our community, we could definitely use some of that. I've been talking to a lot of people that have already said, I haven't even thought about advertising or being ready for, or what I'm going to do for Black Friday. But major retailers are. And if we're going to compete with major retailers and get our business products and services out there, we have to be thinking about that right now. We have to be prepared. We have to have an advertising budget, and we have to get behind our business. We can't just say buy Black and support Black without actually providing Black products and services for people.
Less than 10% of that goes to Black businesses. So we need to increase that, because we do have a 1.3, spending. I wouldn't say power, but, we're spending that much money. So why not, spend a higher percentage of that with our own businesses? So I think that's an awesome idea.
Awesome. Oh, thank you, Mr. Dixon. I would like to assist you, and we appreciate it. We need so we can also use help in getting the word out. One of the things that I actually started first. Let me take us who Nate is. Nate is. Let me take us a couple steps back. Let me say that one of my biggest joys that I think that I have as an entrepreneur, as the founder of Cosire, is meeting Black business owners and networking. Like, that is one of the coolest things I think we get to do. And then what kicks that up even higher is when there's collaboration. So when someone's not angry, mean, bitter, jealous, upset, thinking I'm going to steal their clients, but there's real collaboration. And Nate has a group on Facebook that has close to 30,000 followers, members in his group, and he has been helping me push this catalog like crazy. So I want to definitely give him a shout out. I really appreciate the collaboration. It helps, makes things easier in our community. We can work together. We can get the message out quicker and faster. People can support. And a lot of times the things that we do go unnoticed just because no one knows. There was no collaboration. No one said, this is what's happening. No one shared it. We hold on to things. So Nate has been really helpful in helping me get the word out. But that's a great way that anyone that's on this Blab can help us. Help us tell other business owners about the catalog. Help us tell other business owners what the catalog is. Help us tell other business owners why it's important that they advertise. Don't wait until the season passes and then look back and say, I didn't make any money this season. I don't know what happened. How come nobody found me? Well, they can't find you. They can't buy from you. People are going to be looking to spend money. You just have to be standing in front of them with your product. They are looking to spend money. Yeah. You have to get in front of them. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let me think. What else can we tell you about the catalog? Any questions before I keep, I'm on Blab, so I can keep on blabbing, but I want to make sure that I've actually answered questions that you may have, or that someone else may have, or that someone else might ask you, or something that you think I may need to know or that I should cover. That's a great question. Yes, the merchants are all from all over the country. I have people from the South, the Midwest, East Coast, West Coast. That is the beauty of the catalog, is that it's not regional. So it's not just only LA or only, DC. It's a national catalog. So as long as a business has a product, good, or service that someone can purchase for the holidays, whether it's a download or a service that they can buy later or something that can be shipped, we can make it work.
I think so.
Predominantly Black mall, largest cash revenue in the world. It's located in Boston. Oh yeah, I want to go to that mall at RGPW. I definitely want to.
I asked him what that mall was. That's a mall. Mondau. What is that?
Where you at?
That RGPW. It says Mondaumin Mall.
Mondaumin Mall. It's the mall
No,
that's wrong. I think it's that mall, the mall that's in Baltimore. I think that's what you're saying, but I could be wrong.
Baltimore.
Okay, so renewal of 48 says, how can they find me and my website? That's a great question. So here's the beautiful thing about the catalog. It's online, it's virtual. All the links are hyperlinked. So it's a catalog that's active. So when someone comes to your ad, they click on your link and it takes them to your website. How cool is that? That is the coolest thing in the world. I mean, I get hyped talking about this catalog. I can't even explain to you guys how hyped this catalog is. So it's a catalog, it's a virtual catalog, it's online. As people are going through the catalog, going from page to page, if they see something that they like, they can click it and it will take them to your website. So some of the upgrades include social media posts. You can actually not just get sales, but you can grow your audience, you can grow your social media. It's done. You're good.
Awesome.
Take a bow. Take a bow.
You're good. How much does it cost? Okay, so prices vary. Okay, so prices start out at $25 for a post, so an article. So sometimes, so you think I don't really have anything to do a graphic on, but I want to write about something. I want to share some information about my product. So if you wanted to write an article or post type of an ad, those are starting at $25. You get up to 500 words. The next size up from that is 1/8, which is basically a business card size ad. And that is $69. And then it goes to a quarter page, which is a fourth of a page. It goes to a half page. You can do a half page vertical or horizontal, a full page ad, or a 2-page spread. And of course, I'm going to give out a huge special for all those that are on this Blab tonight, even though I didn't actually make the Blab coupon code yet.
Nice. Nice job.
But you see one. But it's coming. So, right. So I sat down early to do the Blab code, and I did not do it. But the code is going to be easy. It's going to be Blab, and I'm going to do 15% off. So anybody who's in this session who hears the sound of my voice that signs up for a Black business catalog ad is going to get 15% off if they use the code BLAB15. Now, if Jamie will talk to you, I'm going to put the code in right now as we speak. The beautiful thing about working on my own website is that I can literally do things on the fly. I'm about to put this coupon code in right now as we're speaking.
It's funny because I can't see myself right now. I have a black screen again.
Do you?
Can you see me?
I cannot see you. Let me see.
I can see both of you.
You can see both of us?
Yeah, I can see you.
I'll just trust that I look okay.
Myself.
How are you, Nate? I don't think we've ever met. My name is Jamie.
Hey, I'm fine. Nice to meet you, Jay. How are
Thank for
you?
helping us with this. I'm doing very well.
That's good. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
You too.
I can see both of you just fine.
Can't see.
Thank you. So the funny thing about me is I actually have my website up, so I can't see you guys. You guys are looking at me and I can't see you. So if I look crazy,
So
No,
we're
you're
in the
fine.
same
You're
boat right
fine.
now.
I think if we can see you, then maybe others can see you. So you're
Okay,
fine.
good.
Yeah.
Are there any questions out there that anyone has? Did we leave anything out?
There's one from Prem Parties USA. Do you plan on making a section that's regional for businesses that are service-based?
That's a great question. Jamie, are you going to answer that?
What?
I said, Jamie, are you going to answer that? Okay, I'm putting the code in. Give me 1 second, and we're out. Okay.
I talked about the catalog with a client of mine, and she loved it, but she's a soul food caterer. Ooh.
So here's the thing. Let me tell you how this is going to work. Because we're focusing on the holidays right now, we are focusing on businesses that people can buy something for the holidays. So for example, I have this cat and I forget where he's from, but he does pies. And because he does pies, he can ship them, he can sell them. So it makes sense for him to do the catalog because people are going to be buying cakes and pies and stuff like that. So you can have that stuff shipped. So I would like to think that I am an honest business person. So I'm not going to take anybody's money for something that I know that is not going to bring revenue back to them. Meaning if you're a stationary or a standalone business and I know people can't come and purchase from you or buy from you and you're not going to make money for your ad, I'm not going to take your money. With the catalog, we really are focusing on items that people can buy for the holiday. We are going to continue the Black Business Catalog. We bought the URL. We're going to continue doing the Black Business Catalog on a regular basis. So Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Easter, all of those things. And we will add regional aspects to the Black Business Catalog as we go. But since we're literally just doing it around the holidays right now, we're really going to try to focus on the revenue, and directing the revenue for the holidays towards Black businesses. And then once we get through the holidays, we'll start thinking about how to break this down on a regional basis. But that is our goal. We do want to get to that place. Now, again, if this person that caters, if they do something that they can ship and sell where people can buy something from them, like I said, a cake, biscuit, something like that, something that they can sell and they can actually see an ROI on their investment, absolutely, I would say to do it. But I don't want to take anybody's money who I do not feel is going to get an ROI or something in return that's going to make them feel good about what they're making an investment in Closire and partnering with us. I just can't do it. I won't do it. I wouldn't want anybody to do it to me, and I'm not going to do that to anyone else. I definitely try to operate my business, our business, the way that I want other people to operate their business. And I want to make sure that people feel good about giving Closire money, partnering with Closire, and that we don't get that stereotypical that she took my money and she didn't deliver. No, boo. I won't take your money. I can't deliver. That's how we're going to run this. So,
categories again. JC Hodge is asking about categories.
Categories. So let me actually go over here. What was that, Nate? All right, I didn't hear what he said. Okay, so let me read the categories to you. Now, here's the beautiful thing again. We get to adjust the categories as we go. So if you don't hear your category, you just let me know and we can add it. What we have right now are accessories, we have art, we have apps, because there's a lot of Black apps out there that don't get no love because nobody doesn't know about them. We have a beauty section, which will include, hair, makeup, cosmetics. We have a book section. We have a business services section. I have a section for cigars because there's a lot of Black cigar companies out there. I have a clothing section, dolls and toys, gifts for her, gifts for him, a health and fitness section, jewelry, magazine, marketing / social media services. I have a miscellaneous section, an online boutique section, news, stationery, paper, cards, a travel section, web graphic design services, and winery right now. And again, the list is open. It can grow. We can add to it. That's the beautiful thing of having, you can kind of, you can, I get to work on the fly. High fives, light skin high fives. We decided that the hands are light skin high fives. If you ever hear us calling out those light skin high fives.
I still don't like it. I want some brown fives.
Some brown fives, I know. They didn't make brown fives for us. Where are you based out of? So I just moved to Atlanta. I was in Phoenix, and now, yeah, I see this here, this kind of place. Okay. I was in Phoenix, Arizona, and now I'm in Atlanta. I felt like I could do my community a better service kind of over in the middle of the country. You too? Where you at? How come we ain't met? Yeah, I did. I moved. Jonathan, you've been studying so hard and so much, doing what you do. You haven't been paying no attention. I done left, moved to Atlanta, started a chapter for my Black entrepreneurs group. I mean, I'm making moves. I'm trying to take I'm trying to take everybody with us. So let's see. So anything else for anybody who tuned in late? We're at 18 viewers right now. First, again, thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning in. Let me also do a tweet. Can I get everybody to do me a favor? If you are on this Blab, on the left-hand side of your screen, where it says Twitter, on top of Twitter, it says tell a little bird. If you click on that tell a little bird, it's going to send a tweet to the people that follow you and let them know that we're having this conversation. Somebody needs to know about the Black Business Catalog because they need to make money this holiday season. They need to know that there is an opportunity for them to connect with their consumer base. How are you going to make money if people don't know what you do, if people don't know what you sell, and they cannot support you? We can't just assume that people are going to go find businesses that they want to support. Okay. So we're creating that environment. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, I have some frequently asked questions. Hold on. Let me look at my frequently asked questions list. See if I covered them all. Do I need to have a flyer or graphic other than my logo to participate or sign up today? No, you don't. Now, let me tell you that you don't have to have your graphic today to sign up. Right now, all you need is your logo so that we can do a placeholder for you because we need to know the size of your ads because we're formatting the catalog right now. We don't want to wait to the very end and then try to figure out where all the ads are going to go. We are actually formatting the catalog right now. We're being proactive. We're getting that done. That's why we're asking people to reserve right now. So you have until Friday, November 6th at midnight to turn in your actual graphic for your advertisement. But you can reserve your spot now with the logo. Let us know what size you want. Hey. and then just get us your graphic by November 6th. So that's a freaking ask question that I get. How long will the holiday shopping guide be up and promoted to consumers? Another great question. So we're going to run the guide itself will be up from November 13th through December 31st. So it will run from 2 weeks before Black Friday all the way through Christmas. However, like I mentioned before, if you want to do an upgrade for a Black Friday ad, some people are, they have different ads, they're going to have specials. We'll run your Black Friday advertisement from the 13th through the Black Friday weekend, and then switch it out and put in your holiday ad after that. So there is that option. Another upgrade that we have is categories. You can be listed in up to 2 categories. So if you have something that you do and you feel like, I want to be listed here, but I also want to be listed here, we do have an upgrade where you can go into 2 categories with a particular ad. Let's see. What is the difference between, we already did that. Can I change advertising graphics? I already covered that. I don't have or know any graphic designers. Can you make a recommendation? Absolutely. Not everyone has a graphic designer. Not everyone has placed an advertisement. Which if you're a Black business or you're a business owner, you should have at least placed an advertisement somewhere at some point in time. But we're not going to talk about that. If you don't have a graphic designer, we can not provide this one. I can make a recommendation. So we do.
Yeah, we definitely have a few.
Got a ton of them. In fact, you can check the catalog.
Yes. So the graphic designer out there, and I only refer people that I know or have worked with. Last year, I went and did a preferred list. So I actually went and negotiated rates with about 10 different graphic designers so that I could make sure that I was offering the people that partner with us really good rates from people that I already vetted. I didn't do that this year, but I do still have the list of my preferred list.
I definitely have one for you.
Perfect. Okay. And that helps.
Personally, he's been doing wonders.
Awesome.
For me.
Perfect. And that helps because, you don't know what you're getting into. What should the file size of the image for the ad be? It can be a JPEG or a PNG file. Right now I have it as 1 megabyte, but I'm going to be I'm going to be enlarging that, I think, to 5 because I've had to accept a couple that were like 3. So I'm thinking I might be enlarging that. But right now it's set for 1 megabyte. Is that not big enough, Jamie? Should I make it bigger?
Yes, you should make it bigger.
5?
In fact, I would say don't limit them because we can always reformat if necessary. So if a file is 10 megs, which is, pretty much the limit when it comes to email, we can format it down so that it's a decent size so that, the book doesn't get too heavy.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll be, real time. Hold on. I gotta take notes. Change the file size. Okay. Change file size. All right. What else? Any other questions over there? Change file size. What do we have? I have been tweeting like crazy with the hashtag Black Biz Catalog. Thank you so much, Jonathan. I appreciate you. What should the file size be? So tempted to do a shameless plug. What?
Told her to go ahead and she did it. I'm copying it now.
Yeah, I'm like, do the plug. We are family here. That's the point of this catalog is to share that information.
That's right.
Here's the thing. I'm going to do a little venting since I'm with my people. We family. I'm going to do a little bit of venting. It shouldn't be this hard and this complicated to get in front of Black business owners. Like I'm scouring the ends of the earth to get in front of Black business owners. I know there are so many Black business owners that need to make money, that are barely making it, that are hoping that they get to the holiday season. And I cannot even get in front of them to tell them that I have a solution to their problem. I have a way for you to advertise for $69. And you can get in front of 1 million people, but I can't even get in front of them. Now, let me say this. It's easier for me to get in front of 1 million people because once the catalog is done, it's just a matter of doing the Facebook post and everybody seeing it. It's just a matter of putting it on Twitter and people tweeting it. That's the easy part. Sharing the catalog is going to be way easier than getting businesses to actually invest in themselves and purchase an ad.
Absolutely.
Okay. I just had to get that off my chest. I'm sorry. We're back. But yeah, so all that to say, shameless plug yourself away. That is the goal and the purpose of this. I want to create an environment where Black businesses can build wealth, can do well in their business, can create jobs for other Black people, can change our economic situation. And
we need to change that.
That's the goal. So there's no such thing as shameless plugging. Let's tell me what you do.
Do it.
Let's see. Don't be scared. What's your web address? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, YouTube. What about YouTube? Mr. Dixon, I saw you say YouTube, but I don't know what that's for. So let's see. Who all do we have in here? Have I met everyone? Dante Godfrey. Thank you so much for the love, Mr. Godfrey. Let me follow you. Who else? Danielle Boos. Hello, Danielle. Very nice to see you and meet you. Thank you for joining us this evening. Mr. Dixon, you are a great gentleman and a scholar. Jason Hodge, let me follow you. Our good friend Brown Boy Studios from last night. My good friend Jonathan. Oh, look at that. Closires in the building. Hey, if you guys don't follow Closire, could you please follow Closire? So Closire is my actual business. I mean, that's the business that we'll actually be running this under.
Oh, sorry.
Huh? Did you see Closire? Oh, hold on.
Angela's here.
Yeah, Closire's here. Who's here?
Ange.
Where's Ange at? Hey, National, huh? Oh, Angela is here. Okay, Angela, let me tell you how to get on. Are you presentable? Are you ready to get on? Can you get on and blab with us, Angela? Awesome job, Lene. Thank you, Black Wall Street International. Is that you, Danita? Angela? Hey, girl, how are you? Angela, if you are presentable, I can put you in this seat right here so you can talk to the people with us. I don't know if she's presentable or not, but
don't matter. We family.
This Blab thing is very cool. It is very cool. It is super cool. So let me see. Have I answered everyone's questions? Any questions you would think that someone else might want to know or someone else might ask?
Mr. Dixon followed up on the YouTube thing, and he was just saying create a video blog to go along with everything.
We got video. What are you thinking about it? We have a video blog, so you can follow Closire on Facebook. You can follow Closire on Twitter. You can follow Closire on YouTube. You can follow Closire on Google Plus. You can follow Closire on Instagram. We have the gamut covered. We are everywhere. If there's some place to be social, we're there. You can follow us on LinkedIn. But we've literally, I create a video every 3 days. So I wish there was a way for me to share them with you. I cannot. Oh, you know what? Hold on. And Jamie, talk to the people. I'm gonna post some of the videos over here.
Talk to the people. So how detailed do you get into the business? What do you mean, Mr. GQ? I see you. What do you mean by that? So how detailed do you get into the business? You mean your ads?
Okay.
Let me see. You can, we were talking about it earlier, about what you can do. A lot of people might want to just place, their general quarter page ad that they might include in newspapers or local magazines or something like that. And that is fine. But with this technology, we're going to be able to kind of do a combination of that, just placing an ad and the traditional Sears type catalogs, to where you can take up, say you got a whole page and you can put on your page and you can put necklaces, you can put shoes, scarves, whatever. If you sell coffee and you have different flavors of coffee, you can showcase each individual one with different descriptions and have that link directly to your website so that the customer can go and buy it right then and there. Instead of just having an ad that says ABC Coffees, 123 Main Street, and have the phone number, which we know is going to be so much more effective. If you see the images and you whet their palate and get them wanting whatever it is that you're selling, they're going to be more qualified once they hit your website.
Okay, so let me see here. I'm talking to Angela. I'm sitting here.
Okay. Do you get into the reputation of the business, their customer service? I don't think so. Are you asking if that will keep us from adding anybody in the catalog? Like the reputation of the company?
Oh, is it bad reputation?
We hadn't discussed that. I guess it could be because we're, trying to keep it optimistic.
Usually that's up to the customer to do their own, research on the company.
And we can all see.
That's my other business partner, Angela, right there. The three of us make up Closire.
It's me.
What up, girl?
How's everybody doing?
We are. How you doing?
Good. Wait, and I want to address before we welcome Angela, I want to address that question because I think that that's actually very important. Where we plan to go with the Black Business Catalog is get to a place where we can actually, I don't want to say house or host or tell a Black better business type of a situation, but if we do get complaints on a particular business multiple times, we can then use that as a learning opportunity to go to that business and say, hey, these are some areas where you may want to think about improving because this is what we've heard. So we will use it to be more impactful in our community with regards to businesses. We're not there today right now. We can't do that right now, but we do want this to be a tool, one, for consumers to be able to support Black businesses, but two, to be able to go to our Black business and say, okay, these are areas where we've heard something that's going on, or are you doing customer feedback? If this, if the Black businesses don't know where they're falling short, what they're not doing good or what they're not doing right, how they can fix it. So that's going to be the
and Lene, I want to mention, remember Alan Greenspan or whatever from last night? That's a good point. As far as the reputation, an older gentleman came in on a Blab that we did last night, and he was not Black, but he runs a website that is marketed to Black people. And of course, if you just stumble across that website, you wouldn't know that he was the owner. You wouldn't know that it was not Black owned. But I don't know, and Nate, of course, is the end all to be all for us. But in my opinion, I don't think that he would be included in the catalog. Someone like him.
Yeah, the preference is going to be given to Black businesses. So here's another thing about Black business directories. A lot of the Black business directories, and if you have a Black business directory, I apologize if I'm telling the secret. A lot of Black business directories are scraped off of another site, which means they go to a site, they see that there's listings, they scrape those listings, they put them on their site. When you do that, you cannot verify that the person or on the other end of that business is Black. And so what you end up getting is a Black business directory that has 10,000 businesses on it, but only 4,500 of them, if you're lucky, are Black. So we do plan to be more diligent about who we partner with. It's not going to be, I'm way more interested in the quality of the work that we do and the quality of the businesses that we represent and the quality of the services that the people in our community can receive and change the stereotype of Black businesses than I am on making sure that I get a lot of money from Black people.
Absolutely. Definitely.
Yay, any other questions? Anybody else? Let me see, let's see. Frequently asked questions. Did I miss anything?
Call
Let's
in?
see.
You had a question. Digital Biz Dude is asking if he can call in. We don't have a phone, do we?
Yeah, I saw that.
No, you
Digital
want to get in
Dude.
the hot seat? You want to get in the hot seat?
Come on. Oh, that's Angie again.
Can you call in and ask a question? Do you mean can you get? Yes. Yeah. Hold on one second. Nate, I'm going to put you on for a hot second. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to let him jump in. Okay, 1 second. Okay, Jonathan, in front of you, it should say call in. Call in so I can get you on the screen. There we go.
Hey.
Angela!
I'm here.
I love
I know, I do
this.
too.
So Mr. GQ says, that's my question. How do you ensure it's a reputable business? So some of it is doing due diligence. We've had the opportunity to do a lot of business with Black businesses. So I know, unfortunately, I know a lot of the businesses that aren't good. But I do have a large enough network of people. So I believe if I put something up or put something out there that's not great, somebody's going to tap me on the shoulder and say, hey, I've done business with them, or I've heard, or this, and the other. A lot of times that's what happens. Jamie went somewhere. She'll be back. What it do, Jonathan?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You got a little bit of echo, but I can
Okay,
hear
well,
you.
let me try something right quick. Hold on. I have you on my Bluetooth speaker. Let me try something else. Hold on.
Okay. While you do that, I'm going to talk to my girl, Angela. What up?
What up, though?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Ooh. Change my.
Can you hear us?
I'll change this audio.
So for those of you that don't know Jonathan just graduated with crazy honors from, what's your nice Ivy League school you went to? Jonathan?
You can't help.
And something crazy, like some doctoral program or something. He's amazing. Jonathan, can you hear us?
I don't think Jonathan can hear us.
Okay, well, maybe he'll come back in a second when he's going to be trying to hear us in a minute. Okay, we'll have to refresh. He'll have to refresh. Oh, okay. Give me 1 minute. Okay, he's figuring it out. All right,
Renee,
cool. All
talk
right,
about
cool.
the social media part. We linking.
Okay.
We can link. They can link to the social media platforms from the ad.
Catalog, yeah. So the catalog itself, your ad will have your graphic in it, but it can also contain. So we're giving one free social media link, but if you want to have up to 3, you can. So it will include your social media links in your ad so that you can grow your social media reach at the same time as you are, making sales and people are finding out about your business. So here's the other thing. The other thing about the social media piece is cross promotion, right? So if we can get 250 businesses in the catalog. That's 250 businesses tweeting it, Facebooking it, sharing it. So they're sharing it with their customers, with their clients.
Hello? 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 Okay. Thank you.
It's loud or something. Can you hear me? Yeah?
All right, now can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. Can you hear us?
This is crazy.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
We can hear you, Jonathan.
Jonathan, are you there?
You can't hear us.
Okay. What was I saying about the social media?
You were saying about how they can link one platform and they can upgrade up to 3 platforms to link to their social media.
Yeah, I thought I was going somewhere with that. Cross promotion. So that's 250 people pushing a catalog. So they're selling to their audience, but their audience is being introduced to you, your business, and to your audience. So if you think about 250 people pushing one product, and then that product being pushed, and then that product being pushed, that is how we take over and create huge revenue and income for all of us. Okay, hold on. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to jump off right quick. All right, my dear.
Oh.
He'll come. Cosire Cipher. Okay, so Angela, you said our heads are covered by picture.
By our names. All I see everyone's image. I mean, I see everyone's video, but I see the title, like it says, Lene Javette, Jamie Robinson is right over our faces. No one else sees that, or is it just me?
I just, you know what? Because if I'm sitting like this, it's like that. But if you sit kind of underneath it, because you're not, you're underneath yours.
Right, that's because I'm lounging.
Yeah.
I'm lounging.
If I lounge, you can't see.
Okay, all right, then I get it.
Okay. What else is there? Did I leave anything out? Oh, let me go back to my frequently asked questions. Let me see if there's anything else. I don't have renewing graphics. Okay, what's Cosire's refund policy? Somebody wants to know about refunds. How long has Cosire did it? Okay, let's talk about refund policy. Refund policy is this: if you purchase ad space and you don't get your graphic turned in before November 6th at 11:59 p.m., you can have a refund. If midnight comes on November 7th and we've already started working on the catalog, we're not doing refunds. But anything up through the date when we actually start putting our energy into the catalog, you can receive a refund because we haven't done anything with your work. And then the other question that's on there is, what are Cosire's demographics? Which is actually a great question. We've had close to 4 million page views from over 1 million viewers. We have an average of 3 page views per user, per visitor. We are 60-40 female to men, ages 25 to 44. Those are our hugest, that's our biggest demographics right now. Are you on a laptop or phone? Unstoppable Assistant, that's for you. Do you see the question on the right-hand side? Oh, you did, okay. See that laptop? I'm at my computer. Okay, let's see what else we have. Give me a run for a second. I'm going to jump off right quick. What interest category mix? What interest category mix? What is that? I'm not sure what that question means. I'm not sure what that is. We have some new folks in the room I want to welcome. Let's see. Let's welcome Leah. Mr. Dixon's here. Welcome Double E Podcast. Welcome Vashawn Turk. Anas Jewish. Meme Quinn. And Danita.
Jason followed up with, what are the main interests of your audience? Which is a good question.
I actually didn't pull that stat. I can get it for you if you would like it. If I had to go off of,
Well, the response, I think we can do a general. The response, we get the most response from the stories that impact our community the most. So like this, the story of the young lady who is going through this high school issue in South Carolina. Those are the things that touch our people the most, that we get the most response from, the most interaction. We do post on entertainment and more fluff, if you will, and they get general response. It gets good interest, because, all work and no play, or I don't want to say all work, but all negative and no, fun stuff could get kind of boring. But generally speaking, Cole Sire's following is very responsive. I do social media for a lot of different companies, and Cole Sire, no one gets the response that Cole Sire gets. I mean, that's just the truth.
Sire's awesome. I love it. Just talking about it makes me I love talking about Cole Sire. We do really, really good. It's great. People are tired of the status quo. They want something positive. They want some different energy. And Cole Sire gives that. Like I said, we're not fluffy. It's not all sunshine and lollipops. We talk about the not so pretty stuff too, but I think it's the way that we do it. I think we deliver things with integrity. We're respectful, but we still talk about the stuff that needs to be talked about. So I think that that's what helps us to stand apart from other websites. Yes, Mr. Dixon, we do have analytics on the website. I have Google Analytics as well as a Jetpack that I keep on the site. So we pay attention to our analytics. We pay attention to our social media. We monitor those statistics. I can see what pages have gotten, the most activity. I can see a lot of that.
It tells us what we need to be doing. This got response, this didn't. So, it shows us where we need to go in the future. And I think that's why it's been as successful as it has. I wasn't there in the beginning. It was Lene and Angela, and I kind of bogarted my way in last year. But I was very impressed with the amount of success they had up until that point. I wasn't trying to throw any shade or anything, but coming from a marketing perspective, I was like, this is craziness. It was just wild. So I was like, yeah, I would like to do this, please.
It's awesome. I love it. And I love where we're going. We have a lot of new things coming. Like I said, the Black Business Holiday Catalog started out as a holiday catalog, but because we've gotten such a good buzz, we bought the URL. It is something that we will continue to do because people are asking, well, what are you going to do after the holidays? Well, we're going to keep going because, it's different from a directory. People, like I said, unless you're looking for something that's happening in that city, I want to know what's happening where I'm going. I travel a lot. All of us travel a lot, conferences and things of that nature. And when I get to a city, I need to know where I can get my hair done. I need to know where I get my nails done. If I'm with my son, I need to know where I can find a barber. And when I Google it, Google is not going to tell me where to find a barber to get my son's hair. I know I've gone to 5 barbershops in the city before. So a piece of supporting Black and buying Black and doing what we need to do in the Black community is knowing where to go. Albeit it comes down to service and et cetera, when we can have that conversation, but it still comes back to where are the Black businesses? How can I support them? How can I give my money? If you're telling me to boycott these businesses, these companies, these services, what's the alternative? Where then can I go? Where can I spend my money? And that's what we're offering. That's the solution that we're offering for Black businesses and Black consumers that are looking to get in front of, for Black consumers and Black businesses that are looking to get in front of Black consumers. That's what I meant to say. So that's what the catalog is. I think I've covered literally almost everything. Can anyone think of something that I did not cover, or something that they would be interested in, or something that if they were talking to someone, what is it that person would want to know? You can poke holes in. I have 2 great brains that I work with that literally poke holes in everything that I do, so that we can make sure that we're bringing, high quality products to the community. So does anyone have any more questions? We've been on for a little over an hour now. I don't want to keep
people in and out.
Yeah, we've had 81 people in and out. This has been a great night. I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely proud I'm very grateful for all of you that have tuned in to give us your time and your energy and your effort with regards to advertising and promoting for your business. Don't forget that the Blab code for the catalog is Blab15, and it's good until Saturday. Oh, let me tell you this. All coupon codes expire on Saturday, October 31st. No more coupon codes after
Get in
Saturday.
where you fit in.
Yes, the next week is the last week before we actually start, before we end. And I love my people, but I know we wait to the last minute to do stuff. And so all coupon codes, every coupon code, friends and family, doesn't matter what it is, ends, over, finito, done, gone, Saturday, October 31st. So if you want to do it, you better get it in. You know what? At Cricket Kitty, it records. It is recording, so there will be a replay. The beautiful thing about Blab, it records everything. So this whole Blab, the whole conversation we had tonight will be recorded. We'll be sharing it on our Facebook page. We'll be sharing it in our Black business groups. And we can retweet it too. So anyone who missed the actual Blab, you can catch it on the replay.
Miss Bummy Benjamin said you look like Angela Bassett.
I've been getting that since forever. I will take that. If I can look, as long as I can look like her when I get to be her age.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. So make sure you guys follow us. You can follow us at Closire on Facebook, at Closire on Twitter, at Closire on Instagram, LinkedIn. If it's a social media platform, we're on there at Closire. And Closire is Culsire. Thank you, Nicole. Welcome, Nicole. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Miss Bummy Benjamin. I wish I could go back over everything. Who just joined us, services are allowed. I want people to know, because we talked about this a minute ago, which was just saying that some people buy business services, coaching services, websites, marketing services through the holidays. If you have a Black Friday promotion or a sale or an ad or something that is happening that can benefit our community, there is a place for you in the Black Business Holiday Catalog. So don't just feel like it's just products. We are looking at services too. Some people, they save their money for this exact time to buy those things. And a lot of people in service industry put their businesses on or offer specials through the holidays. So we want to make sure that those don't get slighted. Yeah, through the holiday season as well. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, well, I offer a service or I do marketing, bring it. There's somebody who needs you. There's somebody who's like, you know what? Instead of buying these Jordans, I'm going to go ahead and take care of my marketing plan this holiday season. This is a great price. They take something off. Let me take care of that. So is there anything else? Did I miss anything? Did I not cover everything?
I think we did good.
I think we did good too.
And it'll play and play and play, right? They can see a replay.
Yes, they can see the replay. Yes, Miss Bummy Benjamin. Is there a website that I missed? Yes.
I got it. Or you got it.
Thank you. Got it. Hook her up with the website. Will you give her the website address and also the link to the actual holiday page? What happens after the holidays? Nicole, that's a great question.
The what?
Can you, Miss Bummy, she wants to know the website. Will you give her the Closire website, but also a link to the actual Black Business Holiday Catalog page? So 2 things. I'm going to answer your question, Nicole, but the Black Business Holiday Catalog, for the people who did chime in, it will not be posted until the 13th. So the actual link is directing you to Closire right now so that we can get the Black businesses registered and get their advertised information. You do not have to have your graphics done right now, but you do have to get your reservation done right now so that we know what size ad you're going to need. We're organizing the catalog right now so that when Friday, November 6th comes, we're not starting from the very beginning. So we want you to get registered. We want you to reserve your spot, pay for your ad. Let us know who you are, what size you're going to be doing. So, because we're organizing the ad right now. Organizing the catalog right now. But you don't have to have your graphic until Friday, November 6th. The catalog will be published online on Friday, November 13th. I wanted to just re-go over that. And then the question that someone had was, what happens after the holiday? Okay, perfect question. So initially we said that we're going to do a holiday catalog for the Black Friday season and the holiday season, but because we've gotten that question so many times, we literally bought the URL Black Business Catalog, and we're going to continue doing the Black Business Catalog throughout the year. So after we get through the holidays, we're literally going to create a Black Business Catalog that will be continual, that will continue through the year. So Valentine's, Mother's Day, Father's Day, back to school. We want to keep promoting economic empowerment, dollars recirculating in our community, redirecting funds and creating wealth in our community. And we think that the catalog is a great way to do it because, it's much easier to bring a product to a person where they can sit down and thumb through the pages versus having them sit down and actually trying to go and find a Black business directory that's going to have what they're looking for. So the catalog, we've gotten really good feedback on. So that's what we will be doing going forward. We will continue to do the catalog. It won't be the holiday edition, but it will still be available. I do graphic work. What's your web address? We do have make recommendations. Awesome. Oh, wow. Okay. One more question. Do we subscribe to the catalog? Right now, you don't have, there's no subscribing to the catalog. I have to be honest with you and tell you, when we came up with the concept to do the catalog, it's literally morphing as we go. We're getting such good feedback. People are enjoying it and loving it so much. We're adding on to it as we go. One of the comments that I did get was, okay, I see where businesses can sign up, but what about consumers that want to subscribe to the catalog so that they can know what's going on? So if you subscribe to the Colsire page, when you go to colsire.com, it's going to ask you, do you like to be subscribed to our newsletter? If you subscribe there, you will definitely know when the catalog goes live. We'll be sending it out to all of those people. Once we transition past the actual holidays, we'll be setting up the Black Business Catalog page, and we'll have all the subscription and all that kind of good stuff there. But because we're literally merging that piece of the business, the www.blackbusinesscatalog.com, with Colsire, we don't have all of the subscription information set up on that website because it's just forwarding to Colsire right now. I see you. Jonathan, just give me 1 second.
I'm responding to Jonathan now. Or no, not Jonathan, Jason. Sorry, go ahead.
All right. So Jonathan, can we hear you? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Can't hear me?
Yes. Regular.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know how to work Windows 10. It's confusing. And shout out to Jason. Thank you. I was trying to figure it out. He's like, oh, just hit refresh. I'm like, okay, that's how it works. I do have one question. And when I was trying to figure out how to do this, I missed out on the whole conversation. So you probably answered this question already. This is my critique when it comes to Black businesses. Forgetting about the whole.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
It better be good and nice.
It's going to be good and nice, but not considering the whole customer service thing, that doesn't bother me at all. One thing I realized is that we always talk about supporting Black-owned businesses because they not only recirculate dollars back in our community, but they also create jobs for African Americans because we know that the highest the companies that employ Black people is the government and other Black-owned businesses. But what I'm noticing is that, and I noticed this when I was watching Shark Tank one day, that because there's a Black face, there's not necessarily Black people behind it. So how would you?
Angela said that. It's hard to get her to sit up. It's hard to get her to sit up.
I sit up on that one.
I'm saying that because actually, I heard somebody say, "Why don't you invest money in this Black-owned mutual fund company?" I said, "Okay, cool." But then when I looked at the website, I'm like, "Okay, I see the CFO and the CEO as Black." But when I look down the line, I'm like, they're not Black. So how do we convey that, hey, the whole purpose of this is not only to recirculate dollars back in the Black community, but also to employ other Black people, especially our Black youth, because they have the highest, I think 38 to 40% unemployment out of any group. So that was just my question.
You better go on, Jonathan. Hold on, y'all.
Y'all don't know the way me and Jamie go, but trust me, that was huge right there. Okay, Jamie, do you want to take that? Or do you want me to take it?
I'm gonna go ahead and let you start.
Okay. So I think we did cover it, but not when you were just gone. So we talked about, actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm glad you asked that question, because I actually went and got the statistics. Give me 1 second, because I actually wanted to talk about that. So give me 1 second. Hopefully I still have it open. Here it is. Okay. So there are, dang it. Of course I don't have it. Wait, hold on. All right. So I'm going to ad lib. Just bear with me because I don't have it in front of me.
Sure.
I did pull it up, but for whatever reason right now, I don't have it. So there is roughly 2 million Black businesses as of the 2007 census, 2 million. Of that 2 million, it's like 100,000 have employees. The other 1.9 are solopreneurs, right? So that means all those 1.9 entrepreneurs, solopreneurs that are out there that are working in their business by themselves, they can't pay people. They're struggling, right? So if we have a catalog that pushes business and income and wealth in their direction, where they now can be busy, they can bring on other people, and that's how we look at creating jobs and creating employment in our community. Now, to further your point, are they going to hire Black people, or are they going to hire outside our community? We can't necessarily predict that. Right. However, what I would say is, if they're members of the Black catalog, if they're members of COSIRE, we have and encourage job placement. We have and encourage how to interview, where to find a job. So if they are serious about economic empowerment, job creation, dealing with unemployment rate in our community, we have the resources and the tools to get them people, to get those types of people in front of them. So by generating and directing income and revenue towards them, the goal is to help them be sustainable in their income to be able to hire employees.
Right.
Did I answer the question?
Yes and no. Yes, as far as, what COSIRE is trying to convey, and no, as far as how do we push that message to directly towards them, to let them know that the purpose of this is to, like I said, to not because we don't want people to think that, okay, we're here to help your business so you can become rich. Yes, we want you to become wealthy, but to recirculate wealth within the community, not so that you can gain upward mobility and forget it, go up the ladder and pull it up from behind you. We want you to understand this is a community effort, not just an individual effort.
If I can say, I'll say this, and I haven't shared this with you, Lene or Angela, but I did have someone who was on not a Blab. It was, what were we on before? We were on something else. Anyway, we were talking about the Black Business Catalog. And the person spent, before she realized my connection, and I let her talk because I wanted to see how far she was going to go. Before she realized my connection, all she really did was pick apart every single little thing that we were doing. And so I am finding, and we did a kind of an impromptu one last night. In this one, I think that we will know who is for us and who is not necessarily for us, if that makes any sense. Just because you're Black and you own a business doesn't mean that you are interested in building communities. And this particular person that I'm thinking about, when she kind of was talking about wrapping it up or whatever, we were discussing it afterwards, and she was like, well, I might not do this one because she offers a service, but maybe I'll do a future one. And I'm thinking, do whatever you want. But it's obvious to me now I know where she is. Now I've seen who she is. And she is Black. She does own a business, but she's not in the place where I am, because I'm not going to pick apart your business, because that's small to me. I'm more concerned about us all growing up together than to be petty about stupid stuff, but that's something different. But I think that from the people that we have met just in the past 2 nights, We have made some very good connections. We know who's interested in doing the right thing. And, you know, we're not going to, I don't want to say we're not going to turn anybody away, but we know who they are. They make themselves known.
I also think to piggyback on what Jonathan was saying about how do we get the word to them that it's about recycling and recirculating the dollar. I think we have to keep on having these conversations. Like when I talk to Black business owners and when I'm going into a business to specifically support Black business, I tell them that.
Yes.
I go into places and I'm like, okay, before I pull my wallet out, is this place Black owned? Like I went to a cupcake place or something last week, and I'm in Atlanta, in downtown Atlanta, and she had all these beautiful display of food, and everyone knows that I'm a foodie, and I'm like, I was just about to order, and I was like, is this place Black owned? And the lady was like, yes. And I was like, great, because this is where I want to spend my money.
Right.
And this is why we have to do. I think we have to educate them. Well, not educate. I think we have to keep on telling people, like, this is why we're doing it. We're not just here to, you know, just to give you money, but by us giving you money, you have to do something in return. You have to promise to spend Black. You have to say, you know what, I'm going to hire, you know, Black, whatever, because we spend $1 trillion a year. $1 trillion a year.
It's 1.3 going up. So
upwards.
Yeah.
Right. We could, I mean, really, technically, in a couple of months, we could lower the Black unemployment rate right now if we wanted to.
Exactly.
So we have to keep on telling people, like, I specifically make a point to be like, this is why I'm here. This is what I'm doing.
Well, I'm glad you said that. How many of y'all read, and Solutions Turks brought this up, how many of y'all read Our Black Year by Maggie Anderson?
Yes.
Okay, I read that twice.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I read it twice. And one thing that she talked about in her book, and actually it's been proven when she did the research with Kellogg, that if Black dollars circulated, if African Americans spend, I think, about 50 to 60% of their income within the Black community, unemployment would go down drastically in the Black community. Also, one thing that she, and this was, I'm here in Philadelphia, and when a business.
That's where I'm from. I'm from here.
Where you at, Jamie?
In Orlando.
Orlando. Okay. When I read the book and she talks about how she went to a Black-owned business, she went to a business and she would see Black people, and she was like, "Is this Black owned?" And they said no. In Philadelphia, you know, Jamie, that if it's not Black owned, they're not going. Asians hire within our community, Arabs hire within our community. And I was like, it didn't register with me until I went to Chicago last year, and I went to Subway and I saw Black folks, and I was like, "Oh, is this Black owned?" It's like, no. And I went to another Subway and I was like, "This is Black owned?" It's like, no. I said, "But why do I see nothing but Black people here?" I was like, "Oh wow, this actually does happen."
Mm-hmm.
It's different.
Mm-hmm. And also, did you you probably answered this question already. What's the method of payment for the merchants?
PayPal. So we have PayPal because, you know, everybody uses PayPal. We are looking to eventually probably switch over to Stripe, but right now it's PayPal, and with the PayPal you can either use your PayPal account or a credit card. Okay.
Well, I'm going to jump off. That was the only question I have. Oh, keep in mind, everyone, you did not miss Empire because it did not come on tonight. So I swear, I was like, 9 o'clock, I got to get off of here, but it's not on tonight. So
ain't never seen an episode.
You're not. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Yeah, don't watch it. Don't. It's not healthy for you. But I'm gonna jump off here. Thank you, Lene. I'll hit you up later tonight, probably, or if not tomorrow. But thank you, guys.
Night, Jonathan.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for jumping on. Awesome. Okay, so somebody had a question. I said I was gonna get back. Oh crap. Ange, come back. I accidentally clicked your button, Angela. Call back in. There we go. My bad. Okay, my bad, homie. Nicole said, I see you. Okay, no, she wanted to know, what about supporting online Black businesses as well? Okay, so I don't want to say it's based on online businesses, but online businesses are probably going to be the ones that do very well in the catalog because you have a product, service, etc., that people can get to quickly. So if you have an online business, that should do very well in the catalog. Again, if you have a product, good, or service that someone can, they can either be shipped, they can be downloaded, or it's a service that they can receive, you're going to do well. The only types of businesses that I see that will not do well in the catalog right now, because it's the holiday season. So let me say it right now. Like I said, we will eventually get to a place where we have regional sections of the catalog. But right now, the only businesses I see that will not do well would be like a restaurant, a stationary type of a business where somebody actually has to come to you. If you have a product, good, or service that can be sent to me, delivered to me, downloaded to me, you will do well in the catalog. So online businesses will do well. Marketing businesses, web design businesses, virtual assistant business. If anybody that has a type of a product, a good, or service that people can use, that they need, that you can do, you're going to do a special on through the holiday season, will do well in the catalog. Hopefully that answered Nicole's question. We only need to spend 10% of Black-owned businesses in order to create 1 million jobs with our money. Hello, can we do that? You're from Philly. We have a lot of BLBs. Well, help us get the word out, Solutions at Turk. We need help. We need people to know about this. There are numbers of things you all can do with YouTube ads and the YouTube environment in general. Yes, we will be doing some of that. Let me know if you all want to explore those avenues. Thank you.
I already got back to Jason.
On that. Nicole said that makes sense. What about creating a Groupon system? Here's the thing. I'm talking off the cuff here, so I'm not prepared for this question, but I'm just going to give you my 2 cents on the Groupon thing. And definitely you can weigh in. Actually, Nicole, if you want to, you could jump in the hot seat. Here's my 2 cents on the Groupon thing. Our community is already looking for the hookup, a coupon, a something off. Can I get back to you next week? I'm a little bit hesitant to do a Groupon type thing because we're still in the process of trying to teach our people that our products, our goods, our services are quality products, goods, and services. When you walk into Nike or you walk into any other business, you don't ask them for a discount. You don't ask them to do a service today and pay them on Tuesday. And so I really want to get our community out of thinking that what we do and what we add in our conversation and our knowledge is any less valuable than anyone else's. And so that's kind of why I would steer from the Groupon type thing. I do know that there's this business called, I don't know if it's still in business, but there used to be this business called Ujama, and they used to do something like that. I'm not sure if they're still in business or not. We may look at, as the Black business catalog grows, we will look at doing, special promotions and things like that. If a particular business has a special, we can post it. This business is having a 20% off sale, or this business is doing this. But I would hate to start discounting our businesses at a pinnacle time where we're trying to show the value of our businesses to our community.
That's good.
Woohoo!
Hold on, let me give you some hands. There you go.
Hands. Hands make you dance. I'm just kidding. Let me stop. Oh my God. Great answer. Thank you. Groupon works best from a loss leader strategy. Yeah, and then everyone I know that has done Groupon, they hate it. Like
it's expensive.
It's expensive. They take 50%.
Yes, it's very expensive.
You're discounting crazy.
So you produce it and they get 50%.
Right.
Where do they do that? Yes. So whenever I do Groupon, I always call the place. Like if I'll be like, hey, I just want to make sure that this Groupon works, want to make sure all is well. And they'll be like, yeah, don't even worry about buying it there. Just come in. We'll still honor it. I'm like, all right, I knew you would. Because if you buy it on Groupon, Groupon gets 50% of whatever that rate is.
Right.
Yes. I love Groupon visionary
I love
paper.
Groupon and I love,
I use it. Don't let me hate on it. I do use Groupon. I just wouldn't sell myself or my business short or my people's business short by going that route. I'm not going to ask you to discount your rate and then take 50% of it. Exactly, Jason. Okay, so we are at 1 hour and 37 minutes, and I swear I can sit up here and talk to you guys forever.
Yeah, but we have another Blab, don't we?
Yes, we're about to do another Blab. We're actually about to transition to the Cosire page. I'm actually going to log in from Cosire. So actually, you guys talk while I set this Blab up so I can make a smooth transition.
And your fro was looking good, girl.
Oh, thank you.
You're looking good. I ain't seen you in a minute.
I know. I've been grinding.
Give my last hands from Cosire.
I've been grinding.
Okay. So we're going to do a Blab on Cosire.
Mr. Dixon, no, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll answer him.
Go ahead. Oh, you know what?
Huh.
I don't want to Blab from my laptop, so I got to do it from here.
Oh,
so
we got to shut this one down?
Yeah, because you know what? No, hold on. I know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna schedule it. What time is it? It's 9. I'm gonna schedule it for 9:45. So let's keep talking until 9:45, and then we'll jump on this one.
Well, can I excuse myself first? After sitting here for an hour and a half, can I stretch, Mom?
Yeah, Angela will be here so she can transition in with me.
Wait, this one is going to turn into another one? Are you serious?
No, this one's going to come down because I need the recording to stop so it can be done and over. And then we'll have to log in. So what will happen is once we log out of this one, Cosire's will then go to the front page where it says on air or scheduled. So if you scroll down your front page, you should see the Cosire image at an on air Blab. Right. And actually, if you give me 1 second, if you let me get it scheduled, I can post the new link in here. So I'm going to call it Cosire Cipher. I'm going to hashtag it Cosire Cipher.
Yes, we're going to have a cipher. We're just going to talk about everything. What's going on around us, my community, the recent events that's been taking place. Well, thank you, Jason Hodge. Yes, M. Dixon, it's intermission.
Yeah. The intermission, that's exactly what it is. So we're gonna be hanging out, we're gonna be talking about
You're still recording, ma'am.
I know I can't